Hey, what the fudge is going on with everybody? That's right, today's fudge. Welcome back to the Tuned Vegan. I'm actually in the Tuned dining room, I guess. Pretty small, sorry. But yeah, it's the holiday special, right? I haven't been around in a while. I've been really busy with a lot of other things, but I'm back and I thought I would do something on fudge. Not the normal fudge, sort of a healthy fudge. I guess you could call it what the fudge because the missing ingredient here is going to be the one thing that you probably shouldn't have a lot of. Even though you might even have part of this holiday season, which is sugar, right? Not sugar. There's going to be holiday fudge made with a special ingredient called almond flour. So we're going to get right onto this. So this fudge is going to be pretty simple today. Peanut butter, of course, is going to be the main ingredient. I'm going to do half a cup of this. We're going to be using some agave. This is going to be my sugar substitute. And not that much, actually 5 tablespoons of that. A little dash of salt, or like we like to call it, a 1/4 teaspoon. And this is going to be our main substitute for the horrible sugar you don't want refined sugar. You're going to want almond flour. So this is a kind of a nice one. It's really finely blend almond flour, and we're going to use 1 3/4 cups of this, and finish off with about 1/4 cups of these tiny mini chips from Enjoy Life, which make the chocolate chips that vegans love. And of course, everything here is also gluten-free. The Tuned Vegan is gluten-free, has been gluten-free for a long time, even prior to being vegan, and that's going to be great. All right, let's head to mixing. So I'm going to go with wet ingredients, or mostly wet ingredients first. We need a half a cup of this. It's already pretty smooth. Make sure it's a little bit. There we go. Kind of messy, right? Taking this thing off. I might have been the person who did that. And half a cup. Whoa, there you go. Get that in the pan. Remember, any leftovers that I don't clean up will go in my mouth. All right. Peanut butter down. At this point, I'm going to actually add some salt, just because I can take care of that now. It's just a 1/4 teaspoon, so I like this Himalayan pink salt. Just a couple grinds of that. It's actually nice to taste this while you're making it. Well, you'll see what I'm talking about. We'll get to that part. Now to almond flour. Now, luckily, I have one of these measuring things that has a 3/4 cup inside of it, so I'm just going to sift it in. Mostly one, and about 3/4. Yeah, eyeballing it works. Now I mentioned wet ingredients, and you noticed I add this, which is a dry ingredient, and I didn't even add this yet. But the reason why I'm doing that is because I'm not doing much of this. And I've had it happen where I start mixing this and I actually taste it, which I mentioned I'm going to do. And I find that I don't need that much agave, because one of the big things we have problems with is we make fudge and it's just crystallized sugar. And while that might sound delicious to a lot of people, you're not going to want to be eating fudge every single day. This fudge, though, you will. And currently, as it is right now, it's going to stick together with just the peanut butter. Forgot to even show off this. Oh, I guess you can't see it. It's holiday themed. Now it's going to be kind of sticky here. Now I mentioned 5 tablespoons, but I'm going to start with 3. So far, yeah, no sweetness whatsoever. Start with 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. Make it messy. That's how we are here. We just want to make things fast and eyeball. Kind of follow recipes and kind of don't follow recipes, right? I mean, fudge will make itself, right? My grandmother used to make fudge, and it was how she set the fudge. She said that made all the difference. And I would go to her house, and I would see it in the snow, cooling. And her fudge was made with heavy cream and peanut butter, salt, tons of sugar. The amount of sugar she would use in that, and I could never really eat it. I would have one tiny little piece, and I could taste it for a long time, and I just like, that was not right. My brother loved it, and he's still got a sugar tooth to this day, sweet tooth. I can't stand having that much sugar. So right now, this stuff is pretty good and pretty sticky. Do a little taste test. This is 3 tablespoons. And that also tastes really good. And it's not too sweet. And if it sticks together, the last thing I need to add basically in are these, which of course have some sugar in them. So you got to think about that. So I'm going to modify. I mentioned for this to have what, 5 tablespoons? I'm going to do it with 3. It is sticky, and that's good enough for me. And I will add a few of these. Now, I can measure out this exact same thing, but I'm going to do a little bit less than a quarter, probably. Get that shaking sound. Yeah, that's a little bit less. There we go. We're going to and kind of mash them in, fold them in. Realize we have very few ingredients here. And the big thing for having this set is that you are going to put this into a greased little pan, and you're going to stick this in the refrigerator, and you're not going to touch it for many hours, if not just like a day. When you finally get to it, it will set, and you'll be able to cut it. And I mean, it sets pretty well like that. Come back to this. Oh, see, now you get to see. There you go. Peace. Let there be peace. Let it begin with me. Alright. Put that extra peanut butter in. Okay, you got that all set. Tiny little baby Pyrex pan. A little bit of cooking spray, just to get that in there. Sometimes you're going to take your finger, rub it along the edges. There you go. And take our massive ball of dough and just try to get it in there. And this bowl weighs a bit, so bending there. Okay. There. And just mash this thing down. There you go, just like that. You could always melt chocolate on top if you need something like that. I could do streaks of whatever on top, but this is going to be great as it is. It needs to chill for quite a while, and I get to have this at another point. And then I can tell you all about it. All right, I will see you then. Next day. So all you need now is your fudge, a knife, and your mouth, right? So, let's try this out. That's what it looks like. Ooh, it's really smooth actually too. Yeah, I got a little bit of sheen on top, that's nice. Got my knife, and I gotta do something I'm very difficult. It's very difficult doing for myself, because I can't cut too well. So, we'll see what happens here. Let's see. Usually I try to get a line. There we go. And I'm going to make these small. Who needs large pieces of fudge? Alright. There we go. There we go. And how about that? Good. It's a little bit of moist because of the agave, which I think also helps. I think with the sugar, it would be crystallized. And I just don't like that taste. Okay, you see I got a little bit smaller over here, but that's perfect because I can take this side to test it out. So here we go. Obviously it might stick a little bit, it might not come up. This is known on the internet in some other circles as cookie dough, but yeah. So what, peanut butter, agave, almond flour, a few chocolate chips. Here we go. Get the same fudge texture. The sweetness, very light, because of course I used only 3 tablespoons instead of 5 of agave, and a little bit of that chocolate aftertaste. From the Enjoy Life chocolate chips. I'll get the last little bit in here because I want to make sure I put this away nice and neat. Yeah. Want the fudge. That's what I'm talking about right there. So make this as your holiday fudge, something you can keep coming back to. I figured you can cut these up and have one a day, and there you go. You get the little fudge fix that you need, and yet you're getting something that's way more healthier for you, way more lower carbohydrate, that's what you're looking for, and healthy fats. I mean, what, peanut butter, almonds? Yeah, great. So try this out. Please subscribe. Hopefully I'll be back in the new year with a lot more episodes, a lot more recipes. I mean, I have a ton of recipes. Just need to record them, right? All right. Well, I will see you then. Try the fudge. Make it into something else. Call it what you want. Yeah. Have fun. Eat well. See ya. I'm trying to film something. Can you leave? Hey. Can you leave? Come on, come on, come on. You want some more food? Come on.